So today we are driving the all-new Renault Duster. We've already driven the 1.3 litre turbo petrol one, and this one what you're driving is the 1 litre turbo petrol one. Now let me tell you the specifications of this. It produces about 100 PS of power, about 166 Nm of peak torque, and this is mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox. Now we are going to do a mileage test on this. So we are going back from Neemrana Fort all the way to Gurgaon. We have about 75 to 80 kilometers. So we'll be doing a highway run on this and letting you know what kind of fuel economy does the Duster 1 litre turbo petrol give, especially with this manual variant. So now let us quickly reset the trip meter. As you can see, the odometer says about 498 kilometers. The distance to empty is about 310. We'll be resetting the trip meter over here. So just holding this. So the kilometers have been reset. Now let us, that's a tire pressure monitoring. Now let us reset the, okay, fuel economy is reset already. And yeah, we're going to hit the highway and I'm going to give you an update at about, say about 60-65 kilometers of what kind of fuel economy are we getting. So now we are driving the car, and as I mentioned before that this is the 1 litre turbo petrol. So the engine specifications on it is about 100 PS of power and 166 Nm of peak torque. It's made with the 6-speed manual gearbox, and we are doing a highway mileage run test. But in between there are some broken patches, and as you can see right now we are stuck in a little bit of traffic. It's moving traffic, but it's a mix and match of both city, highway, I mean more of highway and less of city. But let me tell you one thing about the car is that everything remains the same as far as the suspension goes, the steering wheel goes. The only thing that has changed is the engine. It's got a 1 litre engine, and that's why we're doing a fuel economy test, because the 1.3 litre is very potent. It's very powerful. This thing also handles well. It's the same. The setup is the same, but the engine is slightly, I mean, I felt when you put second gear and you're on lower speed, it just suddenly just pushes you back into the seat. I mean, throttle is slightly choppy. You do have an eco mode, but right now we are not using the eco mode. We are doing the mileage test on the city mode only, and we have set the cruise control to about 80 kilometers an hour, because this road has a speed limit of about 80 kilometers an hour. Ahead there will be 100 kilometers an hour, so I mean it's a mix and match between 80 to 100 kilometers. So yeah, as far as the driving dynamics goes, this car remains the same as the 1.3 litre. It's just that the engine has changed, and there's a little bit of vibration when the car is at idle, but when you start rolling, and obviously the vibration goes away. And I think we are focusing more on the mileage on this video, so let's continue the test. So now we have completed our trip. We've done almost 70 kilometers and we have reached Manesar toll over here. Now let us check out the stats. So if you get the camera close over here, you'll be able to see that we have covered about 70 kilometers. The odometer shows 569. You can do the math. When we started, the distance to empty was about 310. Now it's about 320. And now let's check out the fuel efficiencies. So there you go, 18.1. So the entire 70 kilometers that we did on the highway, we got a fuel economy of 18.1. And all of this was done with the air conditioning on. As you can see, it is set on 24. Manual car, and I was not alone. We have a colleague with us, Varun. So 2 people on the highway, covered almost 70 kilometers and got a fuel economy of about 18.1 with the 1 litre turbo petrol manual Duster. So I hope you like this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if you're going to buy the Duster manual, this video is going to be helpful for you. I will see you in the next one. Until then, be safe and drive safe.